Wait, was Frantic? Is Frantic the opening track? Oh, did I fuck up? Oh no. That messes up my whole list. What's up, everybody? Today, we're going to rank some Metallica opening tracks. Metallica has always known how to start an album, whether it's the explosive intensity of Fight Fire with Fire, or the gritty vibe of Hardwired. They always know how to set the stage for what's to come. But which one stands above the rest? Today we're ranking every Metallica opening track from meh to god tier. Expect some controversial takes, really good riffs, and probably a few hurt feelings along the way. And by the end, I'm going to compare my list to Loudwire's to see how many they got wrong. Let's dive in. So starting off really strong, at number 11, it's a song that I absolutely hate, and it is Fuel.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
I don't know why. I've just never felt connected to this song. I'm not big into cars. I'm not big into hot rods like James is. I don't know. There's just nothing I really love about the song at all. I hate that they play it live. I hate that it opened this album. To me, this is probably their weakest album of their discography. I don't know. There's just nothing I can find that I like about it. Other than I really like the memes that it spawned. I like that it's been used in a lot of different ways, but man, do I just fucking hate this song. So yeah, number 11, Fuel. Then at number 10, we have a song that might ruffle some people's feathers. For me, number 10 is Hit the Lights. Again, it's not a track that I'm overly fond of. I wouldn't say I hate it like I hate Fuel, but I don't know. It just doesn't hit for me. It doesn't give me that Metallica vibe that I get from a lot of their other tracks. But I am aware that it's their first ever song, so I don't hold that against them. I don't hold Kill 'Em All against them, even though that's not an album that I particularly like. I understand why people do. I understand why it's important. It just doesn't do it for me like a lot of their other tracks. But I do love the chorus in the song, and I think the bridge is pretty cool, and I love the solos. But yeah, another track I don't really care for, Hit the Lights. So at number 9, to slow this hate train down just a little bit, we have the newest Metallica opening track, 72 Seasons. Again, just not a song that I really connect with, but not a song that I hate either. Honestly, the song and the whole album just feels like really middle of the road for me. It's definitely on the weaker side, and it's okay because it's their newest album, so like, I know that they're running out of like really unique ideas. I mean, they still have the same passion that they've always had, but they're definitely like retreading some stuff that they've already done before. I think that's completely fine. I get it. They're in their 60s now. Like, they're not going to have new creative stuff every time they make a new album. But yeah, this track just doesn't connect with me. I understand the meaning that James was going for here on the whole album and the lyrics for the song. I guess most of the bottom end of this tier list is just songs that I don't connect with. Guitars are okay. Like, there's nothing that I latch onto for these last 3 songs like I do for stuff that's in the top 5. So yeah, number 9, 72 Seasons. Alright, so now we're going to get into some songs that I actually do like. At number 8, we have Hardwired. Again, not one of my favorite tracks, but I think this is a really solid opening track. I think what lends to it being even better than the last 3 that I just mentioned is that it's a pretty quick track. It's at like 3 minutes and 18 seconds. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It doesn't do too many things. You get that basic Metallica song structure. You get a very Metallica riff, but I don't know, it just works for me here. It just comes in, punches you in the face, and leaves really quick. Doesn't overstay its welcome. It's not going to hit the same level as the other openers on this list, but it's also not as bad as some of the ones I've already mentioned, at least to me. So yeah, number 8, Hardwired.
Shit out of luck. Hardwired to self-destruct.
At number 7, we have a track that I have my most love-hate relationship with, and that is Enter Sandman. Let's be real, this song has been everywhere since 1991. Sporting events, radio, commercials, they use it for everything. And if someone tries to relate with you on heavy music, this is a song that a lot of people think is heavy, but isn't really, and they mention this song, and then you're just like, okay, we're not even on the same wavelength here. And it just kind of annoys me how overplayed it is, but I get it because this is still in like the top 10 selling albums of all time. It still sells thousands of units per week, which is just wild. And this song is the one that opens that album, and I know it's it's probably their most popular song that they've ever made, but oh, is it just so overplayed for me. But why I love it is because I've overplayed it. I use it to warm up a lot. I think it's a really great warm-up song to get your blood flowing, to get some easy riffs out, and I really love the structure of the song. I know I've mentioned this before, but Ben Eller put out a really good video on the song structure of the song, and he broke down just how brilliant this song is from a song structure standpoint and the writing standpoint. And I just thought it was mind-blowing, and it really changed the way I view the song a little bit more now. Before, it was more hate, but now I have like a love-hate thing for it. I love playing it on guitar, but I hate listening to it. So yeah, number 7, Enter Sandman. So yeah, I lied a little bit earlier.
How could you do this to me?
When I said we were going to get into songs that I actually liked. At number 6, we have Fight Fire with Fire. Again, it's a song that I'm really neutral on. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Like Enter Sandman, it's just kind of overplayed for me. So you're probably sitting there thinking like, why would you even put this high on the list if you don't really like it that much? And that's a fair question. I put it this high on the list because I recognize the importance of the song. This song was like the first time that Metallica set the template for what their opening tracks would be for a little bit. The track starts with a really nice 12-string acoustic part, and that builds up into the main part of the song. And for a lot of their opening tracks, they like to punch you straight in the face after a nice, like, pretty part. And that's been the Metallica formula for a very long time. They do it on this one, they do it on the next one, they do it on Blackened, they do it on Enter Sandman, they do it on Death Magnetic. It's become their like template of how they're going to write the opening track. They're going to start with something pretty and then build up into something really ferocious. So I recognize the importance of the song. I really love the bridge harmony that it has in the song. It's really chaotic. I talked about it in my harmony video that I just put out. I think that's a really dope part. I really love that it feels like it's about to fall off the track, but it stays on, and it's just a really cool part. It's really fast, really frenetic, and it really ties the song together and brings you back up into that main riff. But why I don't like it is I feel like it's too stereotypical thrash. Metallica's done a really great job of staying out of that mold for the most part, but this is one of the songs that like sits inside of it. It's one of the fastest and their most technical in those early days. I know we had songs like Whiplash and Metal Militia that kind of got that same vibe, but there's something completely different about that Fight Fire with Fire main riff. It's always felt like Metallica's Angel of Death to me. And to me, it always felt like, okay, these guys aren't messing around anymore, like with the stuff on Kill 'Em All where they're still trying to find their sound. Like, this set the stage for what their sound was going to be for a few years. So yeah, it totally does not hit with me all that much, but I understand the importance of this track. So number 6 was Fight Fire with Fire. Real quick, if you're vibing with this deep dive into Metallica's opening tracks and you want to support me, check out my Patreon and check out my YouTube membership program. By joining, you'll get early access to videos, behind the scenes content, and if you subscribe on Patreon, you'll get access to my HX Stomp tones. And I want to give a big shout out
to ToneDeck. Use my codes below.
Thank you guys. So yeah, if you like what I'm doing and you like what you're watching, please consider supporting me. Thank you. Now back to the video. Here's my first hot take on the list. At number 5, we have Ain't My Bitch. And I know a lot of you would not have put this track this high, but I think it deserves a second listen. I know this album just splits the fan base right down the middle. A lot of people hate it, some people love it. I think I fall into a camp where I'm kind of more in the middle. There's some tracks that I really love, some tracks that I really hate. And this one, it's just a fun track. Like Fight Fire with Fire, it kind of set the tone for the album, and you knew right away this is going to be different. It's more of like a hard rock kind of vibe from Metallica, and I just don't take it too seriously, man. It's just a fun track. It's silly, the lyrics are dumb, it's got cool riffs. I don't know, it just works for me. And again, I just don't take it too seriously. I'm not saying this is a masterpiece. It's not one by far. It's just a fun track, and I think if you give it a second listen, you might see that it's a fun track as well. So yeah, number 5, Ain't My Bitch. Now number 4 is a really nostalgic track for me. That Was Just Your Life. Death Magnetic was the first new Metallica album that I picked up with my best friend, and we were just hooked on it instantly. We'd heard Metallica through Guitar Hero Metallica, and then we went to the store, we saw this was a new album, we wanted to check it out. We hadn't heard anything from it, even though I think we might have had, I think probably after we had the album, we got the DLC from Metallica's Guitar Hero. But yeah, this is just a really nostalgic track for me. I really love it. Maybe it's not their best track. The main riff isn't super thrashy, but the lyrics really catch me in. I kind of like the main riff, actually. I know it's not the heaviest thing in the world. The guitar tone, I think, has a lot to do with that. I think it's really cool, though. I just really love how bouncy and groovy it is. It's just one of those tracks that keeps your head moving without really dragging on all that much. And the chorus is just classic Metallica, lots of power chords, lots of chugging, and just really good catchy lyrics from James. And if you know me, I really love the ending harmonies in the song as well. This track really set the tone for this album and served as like a welcome back moment for all those fans that left after Saint Anger. And like I said, this was my first Metallica release, so it's always had a special place for me. At number 4, That Was Just Your Life. So now we're into the top 3, and again, I have a track that I'm kind of just neutral feeling about. Number 3 is Battery. I know that this is probably blasphemous for a lot of you. I don't hate this track. Again, like Enter Sandman, Fight Fire with Fire, just kind of overplayed for me. It fits more into the thrashy mold that people put Metallica in to begin with, and they've always done such a good job of being fast, aggressive, and heavy, but kind of not feeling generic and staying out of that generic thrash mold that a lot of people try to put them in. Again, it kind of fits that Fight Fire with Fire template of starting nice and soft and pretty and then going into something ferocious. But the rest of the songs always kind of felt like one note for me. Like it's just one speed all the way through, which I know works for a lot of people. It doesn't for me. I like a lot of dynamics in my music, but I do absolutely love the very last riff of the song. It's always been a sick headbanger. I have always loved playing it. Just something fast, cool, and fun to play. But again, this song has just never resonated with me like with some of the other songs that Metallica's created. That said, I can definitely appreciate what the song represents. Again, the opening track always sets the tone for what Metallica's going to do on their album. I love that it starts with that 4-part Spanish guitar harmony, builds up into the distorted guitar harmony, and then into the main riff of the song. As I've said a bunch of times, Master Puppets feels like the perfect Metallica album because it doesn't overdo too many things in any area. This song might not have a lot of dynamics. What it does have is heavy, it's groovy, it's not too poetic in its lyrics, it doesn't overdo too many of the guitar parts, it's got a good solo. I think it's a solid song, I just feel neutral about it. But I understand the importance of the song to this album and to a lot of Metallica fans. So while the song will never make my favorite Metallica song list, I do understand the importance of the song, and I understand that it's a good song. So at number 3, Battery. So if you are doing your math correctly at home...
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
You know that we're down to the last 2 tracks, and you know that one of these tracks is going to be a fucking weird pick.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
For a lot of people. At number 2, I have Saint Anger.
Saint Anger round my neck.
This, along with Load and Reload, is probably the most controversial Metallica albums. You either love it or you hate it. Again, I'm more neutral about this album, but the title track is definitely one of my favorite Metallica songs of all time. I don't care how fucking cheesy it is. The lyrics are dumb. I don't know, it just resonates with me. Maybe it's his delivery. I know the guitar parts are really cool. It does get really repetitive, but it's a 7-minute song, but it doesn't feel that way for me. They do repeat a lot of parts. There's no solo. And again, the lyrics are dumb as shit, but man, do I love the song. I know that'll probably be controversial for a lot of you people, and it does make my favorite Metallica songs list. Like, this is one of my absolute favorite songs of all time, so of course I had to put it close to the top. But yeah, Saint Anger, I don't know what it is about it. It's just goofy lyrics, good riffs that combine, and it just makes it really catchy to me, and I love it. So yeah, number 2, Saint Anger.
Crush it out. Never gets respect.
Now, if you're really smart, then you know what the last song is definitely going to be. If you know me, you know this had to be my number 1. At number 1 is Blackened. This is again one of my all-time favorite Metallica songs. The harmonies are sick, the main riff is so cool. I find it really interesting that Jason was the one to write this. He was given credit for it, but his bass was completely taken off the album, which I think is a shame, but we move on. I love the interesting verse riff. It's like a little tongue twister for your hands, and it's fast. And the main riff is also a tongue twister. Man, I still haven't gotten that tail end down that I'm going to work on. That's why I haven't made a Blackened video yet. I need to get that tail end down, but I will at some point. I love the chorus. And then as you guys know, I play that fucking bridge heavy ass riff all the fucking time. Anytime we talk about And Justice for All, that's how much I love it. It's so simple and so heavy, and I don't know how the fuck they did it. It's just like the perfect heavy bridge riff to counterbalance all the fast frenetic energy from the first part. Then they go into another really cool harmony, and I could just go on and on and on about the song. There's so many cool parts to it. It's really cool to break it down. If you haven't, just like give it a more in-depth listen. Try and learn it on guitar. There's so many cool, intricate parts that they're doing. And again, it just sets the tone for what And Justice for All was. There's lots of dynamics in the song. It's pretty intricate. There's really cool lyrics. It's really heavy. It's really groovy. There's just a lot of cool stuff in this that really sets the tone for what the album's going to be. So yeah, obviously, number one had to be Blackened.
To begin would be Dance of the Dead. Blackened is the...
So yeah, when I was researching this video, I didn't remember all the opening tracks off the top of my head. Like I knew Fight Fire with Fire, Battery, Blackened, Enter Sandman, Hit the Lights, but I forgot which one was for like Load and Reload. And so I came across this article, which I just searched up the Metallica opening tracks, and this is what brought this article up. So I thought it'd be fun to look at what they said versus what I said. So I think this is the biggest travesty on the list, maybe. At number 11, man, I think this song's a lot cooler. He calls it like a grab bag of like Metallica riffs. I don't see it that way. Like that cool groovy main riff of a song, I don't know. It doesn't seem like something Metallica's done before. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think it's a lot cooler than that. Again, Ate My Bitch, I don't think it belongs this low. Especially because fucking Fuel is on this list. I don't know why. I get why people might like the song. I know it's catchy. And if you are not a very big fan of heavy music, like that might be a really cool song for you. I just don't. It doesn't resonate with me. I think this one should be higher. They agree with here. Like I'm not the biggest fan of Hit the Lights. I know it's their first album, so I don't begrudge them of that. But ooh, Enter Sandman. I think it was one spot lower than me. I get it. It's just because it's everywhere. But it's a brilliant song if you break it down. Wait, was Frantic? Is Frantic the opening track? Oh, did I fuck up? Oh no, that messes up my whole list. Okay, well, we're gonna have to switch part around then. Okay, so if I had to switch my list, I'd put Frantic at 9, 72 Seasons at 8, Hardwired at 7, Enter Sandman at 6, Fight Fire with Fire at 5, Ain't My Bitch at 4, That Was Just Life at 3. That means Battery would be number 2, and Blackened would be number 1. I don't know how I messed that up. I guess I didn't fully look at the list. Wow, I'm such a dumbass. I was like, Frantic? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to keep it in because I think it'll be funny. Yeah, Frantic, This is one of the songs that doesn't work for me because the lyrics are even goofier somehow than Saint Anger. And it's just like too poetic, like way too poetic. He gets way too poetic in the end of his career, James does, with his lyrics. And the guitar riff doesn't really work for me. I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's not for me. I think the Kirk line, if you know the Saint Anger documentary, you know which lines Kirk wrote, and I think that brings the song way down.
My lifestyle determines my dance style. My lifestyle determines my...
So yeah, I guess I had to reorder my list. I want to put the correct numbers in the video, but I'll say the wrong ones. So you guys have already seen that. And I guess I'll explain it now. I fucked up. I thought it was Saint Anger. Wow, I'm such a dumbass. Yeah, 72 Seasons I think belongs lower. Hardwired, like I said, it's a solid song. This is the biggest travesty. I think Blackened's their best opener. That makes sense. Fight Fire. I don't know, like, why is Fuel this high up? Like this, like my top 5, kind of the same. No, Hardwire is lower, but I would replace I place Hardwire with like That Was Just Your Life. Why is Fuel? Let's see what it says. Oh, it doesn't have these. Oh, I mean, just because everyone knows it doesn't mean it's a good song. I know it starts off. It's just like, oh god, it's so cheesy. So cheesy. I don't know, maybe it's because I don't care about cars. Just like the misheard lyrics in that song are fucking hilarious. And yeah, like Battery, definitely, like, I get it. Not my favorite song, but I definitely get why it belongs up there. I cannot believe I fucked up this list. That's gonna be so funny. So yeah, that was my ranking of Metallica's top 11 opening tracks. I'm gonna go through the list one more time just to make sure I got it right. So yeah, Fuel's 11, Hit the Lights at 10. I'm moving Frantic to number 9.
This search goes on. Frantic, tick, 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 tock, frantic.
Number 8, 72 Seasons. Number 7 was Hardwired. 6 is Enter Sandman. Then my top 5, Fight Fire with Fire. 4 is Ain't My Bitch, because I think it's a really fun song. 3 is That Was Just Her Life. 2 is Battery. And undeniable, number 1, gotta be Blackened. I don't know how the fuck they fucked that one up. I don't know how I fucked this list up. But if you enjoyed that funny fuck up, and if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more silly content, more guitar content. I love talking about metal music. I love talking about guitar. If you want to see more of that shit, please subscribe. Alright, so I've been running a few polls on YouTube to see what kind of content you guys want more of, and I really appreciate everyone who's voted so far. But now, I want to put everything together in one big, comprehensive poll to make sure I'm heading in the right direction. It's a quick Google form, no personal info required, just a few questions to help shape the future of the channel. So if you voted in the previous polls, I'd love for you to take a minute, fill this one out too. The link's in the description. Thank you guys for your input. And if you enjoyed this video, I want you to check out this one right here. Recently, I did a video ranking Metallica's best harmonies. I chose the top 11 that I love the most. Some people disagreed with me, that's okay. There's some that I actually forgot about as well. So I might make a second one of more awesome Metallica harmonies. But if you enjoyed this content, I think you'll enjoy that one. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. Please consider going to my Patreon or my YouTube membership program. It would really mean a lot to me. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.